Hi, welcome to Simply Scuba. Here we have the SCUBAPRO Mk17 Evo G260 Regulator. Very high performance regulator with a technical second stage and a new and improved first stage. So let's have a look at the Mk17 Evo first stage first. So SCUBAPRO have upgraded the Mk17 first stage to the new Evo Mk17. What this has done is they've made it a little bit smaller, a bit more lightweight as well, but they've actually improved the performance inside the regulator. So the Mk17 is still environmentally sealed. It still has these heat sink fins which take warmth from the water and warm up the internal mechanism, which improves the cold water performance. Environmentally sealing the first stage prevents the water from getting inside the regulator, which also improves the cold water performance, but it also means that you don't have to wash and maintain the regulator quite as much as you do with open regulators. Another upgrade they've done is to the din wheel. They've made it a bit more square, which is mainly a cosmetic upgrade, but it also gives you that little bit extra torque when you need to unscrew or screw in the din wheel. What they've also done is inside the box with the Mk17, you also get this transmitter adapter, which is just a little spacer which you screw into your high pressure port. That just means that your wireless air transmitter sits a bit further away from the main body of the regulator, mainly to help you screw it in, because there's not always enough space to get in and screw in your wireless air transmitter, but also to step it away from the hoses, so you've got a bit more space on the first stage. So that comes free inside the box. Moving down, you've got a standard rubber hose that just connects the first to the second stage, and then we get to the G260. So the G260 is the successor of the G250, which is always a very, very popular second stage. It's symmetrical in a manner that you can take the hose off the right-hand side and move it over to the left-hand side. So for the side mount divers, the twin set divers, you can change the orientation of the second stage. So on the second stage, on the front, you've got metal parts, again, to improve the cold water performance. Nice, very easy to use Purge button, which also has a storage function. So if you push it in and then rotate it, that just takes a bit of pressure off the main seat inside the second stage so that it doesn't bed in. That means that when your regulator's in storage, just do that, takes the pressure off, and your regulator will last a lot longer. Twist it back and it's back into normal function. On the side of the regulator, you've got the breathing adjustment knob. So screw it in to make it a little bit harder to breathe, unscrew it to make it a little bit easier to breathe. That's just adjusting the cracking pressure inside the second stage. And on the top or on the sides, you've got the venturi, or the pre-dive lever. So when it's set to pre-dive, this is going to interrupt free flows before they happen. When it's set to dive mode, it just improves the airflow to give you a better breath. All in all, really, really high quality set of regulators. Very, very nice to breathe on. Very, very nice set of regulators. And that's the SCUBAPRO Mk17 Evo G260 regulators. If you missed my latest Simply Scuba Live, click on this link up here. And as always, safe diving.